Hey, how's it going guys? Dazlirn here and welcome to the Ultimate Arms Warrior PvP guide for patch 7.3. Before this video starts, I will be picking the giveaway winner from last week. And the winner is Fenris Wolf. Congratulations buddy, I will send you a message, and if you don't reply within a week, then I'll pick a different winner. We have a new giveaway this week, probably the last one for a while because I am running out of money, but I will be giving away a WoW token. I will tell you guys how to enter the giveaway later on in this video. Alright, now, Arms Warrior PvP guide for patch 7.3. Hope you guys enjoy. So in this video I'll be talking about the talents, honor talents, macros, and DPS rotations. Then I will show you guys some Arms Warrior PvP footage in arenas. So for the default talents, I use Dauntless, Stormbolt, Rend, Defensive Stance, Titanic Might, Infinite Kill, and Opportunity Strikes. So Dauntless can really help prevent you from running out of rage. I find it to be extremely useful. Many times when I don't have Dauntless, I find myself in a situation where I don't have enough rage to execute, therefore allowing my targets to get away. Overpower is great against classes like rogues. Lots of dodging, but you can hit them with overpower. Also great against other warriors when they poke die with a sword. In general, overpower fits great in the DPS rotation and makes everything feels very nice and smooth. Okay, so sweeping strikes is amazing when you are certain that you can hit multiple targets. For example, when you come across a melee cleave, then they'll probably stack together, and that's when you can use Mortal Strike and hit more than 2 targets. This also works amazingly with Executioner's Precision from your artifact weapon, where Execute causes the target to take 75% more damage from your next Mortal Strike. So basically you can pull huge damage with sweeping strikes. Alright, so moving on to Stormbolt. Now I really like using Stormbolt, especially against mages and hunters where you get kited a lot. You can stun them from a 20-yard range and the cooldown is only 30 seconds. Shockwave is also a great ability against melee cleaves. When you are certain that you can use Shockwave and hit the entire team, then definitely pick up Shockwave. When you strike at least 3 targets with Shockwave, the cooldown is reduced by 20%. Now for double time, I don't really recommend it for competitive PvP because you're swapping CC for mobility, and that CC can often help you win or save a teammate. Now Rend is a very overpowered ability, especially combined with Titanic Might, which reduces the cooldown of Colossus Smash by 8 seconds and increases the duration by 8 seconds, meaning that you can gain more rage by using Colossus Smash, therefore able to Rend more. Rend will also do more increased damage when the Colossus Smash effect is applied. Moving back to the level 45 row, I've never really used Trauma and I haven't seen anyone else use it, but Avatar is a great burst ability, and too bad it's got a 1.5 minutes cooldown, and by then Rend is already doing more damage, so I strongly recommend you using Rend. You can also use it to apply on the other enemies, therefore increasing the pressure. Next up, Defensive Stance. I don't recommend using Second Wind or Bounding Stride. So back to this row, I'd say Mortal Combo is pretty decent, but Titanic Might is still probably better. Feather of Battle, same as Trauma. I don't really see a lot of people using it, and Whirlwind is not used very often for Arms Warrior in PvP. So yeah, just stick with Titanic Might. Infinite Kill is another great combination with Titanic Might. Colossus Smash grants you 10% haste for 8 seconds, and with Titanic Might, Colossus Smash is sitting on a 12 seconds cooldown, meaning that every 4 seconds you are able to gain 10% haste. Focus Rage is no longer popular after several nerfs throughout the expansion, and I really find myself in the situations where I need rage, so Deadly Calm isn't really needed. Opportunity Strikes is the best choice for this build if you do plan on focusing your damage mainly on Mortal Strikes. Anger Management works great with the honor talent Storm of the Destruction. The two combined can reduce the cooldown of your Blaze Storm by a lot. For Ravager, not very good. I don't recommend anyone using it, it's complete trash. Okay, now so we're moving on to the honor talents. These talents are what you change the most in arenas depending on the comp you are up against. So I normally use Gladiator's Medallion, go Relentless if you play Orc, and the next one I use is Reinforced Armor or Sparring. Reinforced Armor is great for ranged classes and Sparring is better for melee classes. The same thing goes for Disarm and Death Sentence. I use Disarm against melees, Death Sentence against ranged, mainly because as a melee we get kited a lot and Death Sentence is just a great way to catch them. For this row, Spell Reflection is nice against casters. If you're up against melee cleave, use Master and Commander. Sometimes I like to pick up Rage Machine when I'm using Sweeping Strikes, just in case if I need more rage. For this row, when I'm unsure what I want to use, I'll stick with Pain Train. Otherwise, I'll pick Duel to peel and Warbanner to break down CC chains. On the last row, 90% of the times I'd go with Sharpened Blade, really good damage and a short cooldown. Shadow of Colossus works too, but I just really like the damage of Sharpened Blade. Alright, so now I'll show you guys the macros I use. Now ever since Warlords of Draenor, I started using less and less macros, mainly because more and more of our abilities are disappearing. And macros these days for warriors are mainly used for targeting. Now a lot of people use arena targets, but I've never tried it before and I've always been using focus targets. So that's what I'll be showing you guys in this video. So what I use is a mouse over focus macro where I can hover my mouse over a target and use the macro to have them focused. To clear the focus, all I have to do is hover away and use the macro again. I also use a focus charge where I often charge into a pummel to prevent the focus target from casting a spell while staying on my original target. Then I also have a focus rend where if I am against a melee cleave, I can swap my focus around to also apply rend on the other target while staying on my kill target. Finally, I use a focus sphere. I can charge into a focus sphere and leap back to my original target. The last macro I want to show you guys is the burst macro. Now there isn't too much to put into a burst macro for this build, but I do put other abilities like Avatar into the macro just in case if I change my build. Okay guys, so now I'll show you guys the DPS rotation. So what I do is I charge in with a Colossus Smash, follow up with a Mortal Strike, then I will apply Rend, then use Slam until I can use either Mortal Strike or Colossus Smash again, and continue this rotation while applying Rend every 8 seconds. Okay, so now I'll show you guys some gameplays of Arms Warrior in PvP. I hope you guys enjoy. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It took me the entire day to make it. Oh yeah, and also for a chance to win the WoW token, all you have to do is leave a comment and like the video. If you guys would like to see more content, be sure to click the subscribe button, and I'll see you all next week. Peace!